Hello guys, hello wonderful people all around the world, my people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, United Arab Emirates, Kenya, Nigeria, India, Namibia, and any other part of the world, guys. Welcome and welcome, good. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Happy new month, happy new week. Sorry guys. Yeah, it's still new month, but happy new week, guys. All the same, happy new week. This is the Pioneer YouTube channel, and I am underscore priceless, coming to you live and direct from Abuja, Nigeria, West Africa, guys. Banger of a video today. Yes, guys, as the title suggests, yes, finally, how Nyabohanse, drama could be settled peacefully, amicably. Yes, what formed the basis of this video? The basis of this video was formed by, or it was informed by the latest happenings prior to this moment and the latest invasion and incursion of Marwa's territory by the loser of the travel. Though they call him king of the travel, but I call him loser of the travel. Yes, because you cannot keep forcing yourself on people. You came to Nyabohanse last year, wanting to make peace after you've said all manners of things, derogatory remarks, called Marwa names, called him and his family names, scammers, this and that. You had the audacity to come to Nyabohanse last year and you wanted to make peace, but Mayugno, how we were vehement in shutting you down. They refused the advances, they refused your promise to see Marwa, to have a peaceful resolution with Marwa, which to us we felt that is not the ultimate goal of why you were in Nyabohanse. The reason why you were in Nyabohanse, you were there for your sheer shenanigans, sheer arrogance, attempt to get views, attempt to get subscribers, because you've understood the area you talked about Marwa, or the area you tried to go to Marwa and have a handshake. The traffic will come, over to your channel. But those guys were smart in telling you no, they talked you down, and that was the best option. But yet you just came back with another invention, coming to the territory of Marwa, to the village of Marwa, to Nyabohanse, and you were saying manners, you were saying things that are not in sync with truth and reality. You just the traveler channel. You said you came back to Nyabohanse to collect your cake that was smashed by Mayugno and Minhawi. Guys, you can see these people. I don't know, they can't just let go Marwa. They can't just let go of him. Marwa is a chosen one, and as a chosen one, there's something about you. A chosen one has this aura, a chosen one has this charisma, a chosen one is this enigma that many people find it difficult to let go, even when you don't want to associate with. In fact, if you are a chosen one, people stalk you on social media, for instance. They may not, send you friend requests, for instance. They may not be your friends. They may not like your guts, but they are the ones that watch you the most. They stalk you on social media because the energy that you carry, the courage in you, could not allow them to stay in their own lane, because there's a vacuum in them that is missing. While a chosen one does not look for attention, does not seek for validation, is always doing his things righteously, gladly, eminently, lively, beautifully, handsomely, intelligently, not minding or not trying to, score a cheap point to anyone. No. But the losers are always on your case. Losers are always on you to make sure that they know what is happening with you. Hence the decision of the loser of the travel to come back to Nyabohanse. Guys, if you've watched the content Sejo the Traveler created with him when he came back to Nyabohanse, and the content that was posted yesterday on Nyabohanse podcast, guys, you realize he was speaking from two different perspectives. On the Sejos content, he was so rude and arrogant. While on the Nyabohanse podcast, he was a bit diplomatic. But they asked him a question. Why in Nyabohanse for the second time when the Sintake_1 asked him that question? He could not give an absolute convincing answer. He was just beating around the bush, saying all manners of things. You understand? Even when Sintake and Pablo K went ahead to tell him that this is Nyabohanse, this is an international village. We want people like you to come and invest in this community to make this community a better one. He could not. He was just saying, I would love to invest here, I would love to this, and then he deflected the question to another, angle where he was asked question on, issue of wife and the rest. Yes, this is Africa. People marry many wives as they taught you. So as long as your Bola can handle it, or your capability, which pieces of land you own, or animals like cow, sheep you graze. That shows it. Guys, as the title suggests, we are looking for ways how to settle the challenges of Nyabohanse going forward. Boss Mawa, these people, we realize they could not allow you, they could not leave you. They are in tune with your energy, and they can never abandon you. They can never leave you. They can never, get your name off their mouth. So going forward, what we intend or what we want you guys, what we want you guys to realize. Sorry, guys. Going forward, what we want we want the challenges, the drama, the halabaloo in Nyabohanse to be settled. First, Boss Mawa, I want you to realize, through your work, through your dint of hard work, through your efforts, through your commitment, through your ignited passion to give back to community and society, you've been able to put Nyabohanse on world map. Nyabohanse is a global community now. Nyabohanse is famous all around the world. Nyabohanse is known. Nyabohanse is one of the most privileged, if not number one village in the whole wide world. So, boss, going forward, I want you to realize that indeed you've done your best. You placed the community or the village on the global map. So it's time for you to step back. Step back. Yes. There are always what? As a chosen one, chosen one set the pace. So you've set the pace, you've set the tune. So now it's time for you to step back, and you've preferred at which you've done a content, a live stream, which you said you are fired. In that live stream, you talked to positive people and negative people. So now, as you've set boundaries, which I've been calling upon you to set this boundary, and I'm glad, guys. Honestly, I am very, very glad. My work here has been having the innermost impact we've clamored for or would want to see. Because anytime I create content in my first name, as I've said, I'm not doing it to get his attention. I'm not doing it to get support from him or any of his viewers or subscribers or ambulance donors. No, I am doing it because I felt compelled to take action, to say the truth, in order to checkmate the toxicity, the negativity that is prevalent on the whitey space, trying to bring him down, trying to run down his, brand and his family. Pause. As you've done that, now it's time for you to step back. Step back. Yes, step back. It's time to step back. Fold your arms. As a leader, you've set the trend and others are following. So now, I don't want you to be shown as if you've contributed or you uplifted the village. That is the first way to settle this drama in Nyabohanse. And even when they're talking about your name, as you've been doing, you've been silent, you've been quiet, they have been rubbing rubbish on your names, and you play it, then play it. Continue that way. Continue that way. That is just the best way to settle this challenge. That is just the best way to settle these issues. The earlier you realize this, the better for us. Because if nobody talks about you, bro, you are nobody. If nobody talks about you, you are dead. If nobody talks about you, that means you are a non-entity and you don't exist. So as an existent fellow, as an existent human being that you are, pause. It is never bad and it is never out of place that these people are talking about you. So now, in settling the challenge and the drama in Nyabohanse to shenanigans, step back. You've done your best. You've placed the country, you've placed the community, and even probably by extension, the country Kenya on the global world stage. So now it's time, sit down, pipe low. Because the truth is, the more you try to engage, the more you try to create content, saying all things like, especially those that you've helped or those that they've been posting, but with some hanky-panky attitude, the more you'll be generating toxic energy that it is not good for you. So pause. I am calling on you. Step behind. It is the best way. Silence, they said, is golden. Silence is answer to the fool. Allow them to keep talking. Let them say what they want to say. Let them say what they felt is the best for them to say. But you know who you are, and you know where you are going, and you know what you are aiming. Pause. Because history, posterity will never forget, and history will never forget. There must be a time, even those going against you right now in your policy, they will say it, that indeed, yes, you are the one. Why am I doing this content, guys? It was what? From the basis of the interaction with the loser of the travel. When Sintake was saying that this community is a global community, they were saying manner of things. He was praising him. He said he likes his, openness, his candid nature, his this, his that. So you can see, these people are trying to play you into something else, into something different. So I don't want you to give in. I don't want you to give in balls. Never give in to their bodies. Never give in to their traps they're trying to set for you. Allow them to dig the hole and for them to fall inside. And that is just the best way to resolve these challenges amicably, peacefully. And that is where you will earn your respect as, someone, as a leader that you are. It is not every time you keep answering. You've not been answering. I must give you kudos for that. But when you answer, it carries weight. It gives people more room to be too toxic and negative. And that is what we don't want. So in going forward, in settling the challenges in your policy right now, as the leader that you find, which you've done your best, pause my one, pipe low, chill, calm down, allow them to talk. Let them say what they feel like saying. Let them say what they think is the best for them. If they felt they want to take, fine. Because a leader must have a succession plan in place. If they want to push Nyabohanse, let them push Nyabohanse to the better, stage. But you've laid the foundation. And foundation which is solid that you've done or you've laid is the most paramount thing. Because some 10 years ago, not even 10 years, less than 10 years, nobody knew about Nyabohanse. 7 to 8 years ago, that was when Nyabohanse, the name Nyabohanse started vibrating and getting the attention of the world. And that is something absolutely amazing. We give you a round of applause. We applaud you. We praise you. We sing your praise. We let you know that you are a bestseller. So, in trying to settle this challenge, Nyabohanse boss, please, I'm begging. Don't contemplate doing some stuff like this. Don't. It's really bad. If they want to respect you, fine. If they don't, fine. And like I've said, history will never forget you. Posterity will never forget you. Even deep within them, when they sleep, they know they are doing the wrong thing. But they just want to take over precedence. They just want to build like you. They just want to, amass wealth, to amass influence just the way you've done. And they've forgotten that it took you almost a decade to be where you are. Are they willing to pipe low? Are they willing to turn the path which you torn for them to scale and elevate and evolve into better individuals that are constructive in building their communities? Or are they the ones that they will sit in a corner, put on camera on doing the good work that you've been doing? Basically, the bottom line in this video, the content of this video is for Boss Marwa to remain silent. Keep quiet as you've been doing. Continue exercising the patience. And it is not everything that you must come out and say. Keep quiet, boss. Yes, silence is golden. I want you to be stoic. Stoic is a principle. Stoic is a principle of life. Stoicism. I want you to be stoic. Develop thick skin. You've done it. Continue, waxing stronger. Develop thick skin. Allow people to say what they feel like saying. Allow people to do what they feel like doing. It is never out of place for them to do that. Because Nyabohanse, like I've said, I've noted in this video, it is now a global community and the attention is on this community, whether you like it or not. Yes, let me tell you today, boss, if you don't know some of the challenge you are facing, those foreign donors, they are spending money on those boys in Nyabohanse, trying to cause mayhem, trying to cause chaos, trying to cause, issues. Let me shock you, boss. Let me shock you. Even though it is not a revelation from the universe, guys, you all know. Before I say something, I must have gotten the divine inspiration or the message from the download from the universe. But this is not a download from the universe. This is a shared sentiment from my, ego. Boss, this, let me shock you. Many people, the reason why you see those guys are fighting in Nyabohanse, they are being sponsored by people in government. Yes? Don't be shocked. Honestly, government on the African continent and government around the world. Because what you are doing, absolutely, I've said it before, this is what government needs to be doing anywhere in the whole wide world. And most of these government are not cooperating, are not delivering, are not giving their citizens the best and good governance. And this is a private individual, a young village boy, crying, doing what government is supposed to be doing. And you think the government, they could be happy? Don't forget, the government has the machinery at its disposal to deploy. And they are deploying that. They are like bit by bit, sending money. It's just to destroy what you've built. It's just to bring down what you've done. Absolutely. So I want you to realize this. This is a battle that you are fighting with, unseen hands behind the scene, sponsoring all these things. I'm telling you the truth. So what is expected of you? You be quiet. Keep quiet, boss. Keep quiet. Do the best. Yes, when you do the best, you do your best. Definitely, time will come. Even those in government and those private individuals sponsoring all these shenanigans will have to give you a pass mark. Don't forget, Nelson Mandela spent how many years in prison? Was it 27 or 28 or 29 years in prison? Just before he becomes an emancipator. He emancipates South Africa. But it is unfortunate. Let's digress more. It is unfortunate that today our South African brothers, even though not all of them, disclaimer, we have very good South Africans. Very good South Africans that they are not happy with what their fellow black South Africans are doing. But it baffles anyone Mandela is today. He will be crying in his grave that his people that he fought for, he went to prison almost about 30 years, 3 decades. They are the ones fighting the very people that they have helped them, their own fellow blacks. And this is applicable to you, boss. It's applicable to you. That's why I draw this scenario. You can see the hands. What is happening in South Africa, it is sponsored. We are foreign sponsorship just to see how they will bring down Africa, just to see how they will cause disunity among us. Yes? If not, how will I look my fellow South African, a black person like me, and I'll start killing you? No, it's unheard. Africans were not so barbaric. We are not living in those then days. This is 21st century. But as I told you guys, anywhere people see emancipation, people are going to get back their power and take back their power. Those enjoying from the old order would do anything humanly possible not to allow the positive development or positive transformative change to take place and take effect. That's just it. So that is why I bring this scenario. I bring this, this analogy of South Africa. I apology, South Africa. I love South Africa, and I'm looking forward to visiting South Africa. If possibly, it is not the will of God Almighty that will visit South Africa. Despite what is happening between South Africa and Nigeria, no. We are our brother's keepers. We are blacks. The earlier we realize, the better for us. We have no any way. South Africa, if you go out today, you are still a black person. If I go out today, I'm still a black person. So what is the point? And that is what I want Marwa to realize. There are what? Foreign hands behind the scene that is sponsoring this. So the best way to settle this issue is for you to remain silent. Is for you to do your work quietly. Is for you to keep impacting, creating change, creating impacts positively anywhere you go, and not paying heed to the what? Toxic and negative people in Nyabohanse. Those you that I've told you, they have been sent money to, see how they'll break you down. No. Don't yield to it. Don't yield to it. That is just the truth. Yes, don't yield to it. Absolutely. So that is, guys, in this content, that is the best way for us to settle the challenge and the issues going on in Nyabohanse. And lastly, before we round up, I really want those guys, as I've called day before yesterday, or like three days ago, on Nyabohanse podcast, which is Pablo K, which is, if he's a fantastic guy, Pablo K, please don't allow what happened to escalate. I know you are a genuine person, you are a good person. The same thing, Sintake. Don't sacrifice your childhood friendship memories to the gutters. Marwa is human being. If he commits or if he hates, forgive him, draw his attention, tell him, pause, this is what you've done, or our brother or our childhood friend, this is what we've done. I think you've got it wrong here. You could have done it better this way, and would be wise for you to do it like this. That's just the best way to go. So I don't want you people, please. Let the positivity, let Nyabohanse be known for its goodness, its kindness, its positive vibes. That's just it, absolutely. And try to portray Nyabohanse to us as you really gotten the initiative to open the podcast. And that is just it. So guys, in this content, we solidly, advise guys in Nyabohanse, try to let them know that this was it. And to our people in South Africa, they acknowledge use. As I said, disclaimer. So we have wonderful South Africans that are not even happy with what is going on. So we love you, people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica. See us again in our next content. Priceless lovers, one love. Bye-bye. See you guys.